Hey guys, Holly Priestley here. This is the first video, the intro video in a new pseudo series I'm going to be doing. If you follow me on any other social channels, you probably know that I am going to be in the process of downsizing quite a bit. And so I just wanted to do a little intro video about why I want to do that and kind of where I'm starting. And then I will do progressive videos about how I'm choosing to get rid of things, which things I'm choosing to get rid of, how I'm getting rid of them, and that sort of thing. Let's just start at the basics. Why on earth would I want to be downsizing as much as I'm going to? Basically, I currently live in a 600 square foot, one bedroom apartment, which is me and my dog. She's somewhere around here, but you can't see her right now. And so we have been living here for 9 or 10 months. Our lease is going to end in the next 2 or 3 months here in the fall, and I've chosen not to re-sign my lease. The main factor being that I really want to buy a van. I want to start living van life, and this is something that I wanted to do for a long time, and so I just decided that 2018 was the year, and I'm going to make it happen. So to answer your first question, no, I do not have the van yet, but I will. I will have it very soon, and so I might as well start getting rid of my things now, right? Another part of it is that regardless of the van, I want to have less stuff. Right now, it feels like all of my things, even though I love everything in my apartment, I've carefully curated all of my belongings into things that I actually love and find beautiful. Having the amount of stuff that I do have, which is arguably much less than most people, but much more than other people, it just feels like it's weighing me down. I feel like my ball and chain is all of my things. I remember back in the day when I was in college and I could move everything I owned, everything that I had with me at least, in one carload all by myself. I wouldn't need any extra hands, and it was just so simple, so much easier to move. So then there's the argument, why even move? If you have this great situation with this awesome apartment that you live in by yourself and you don't have to deal with roommates, you don't have to share anything. Again, part of that is just that having things, including a lease, including a place to, maintain, it just feels like too much, and I kind of want a simpler life. I, like most people, thrive with forced limitations, forced creativity, and, oh, there's my dog. You can see her tail right there. And so I feel like really downsizing and moving into a van is going to be excellent for me. So why van life? Why would that be a direction that I want to go after having been stable for so long, after having lived in apartments for so long? Part of it is the simplicity. Part of it is freedom. A lot of people will then ask if I plan on traveling nonstop, and I do plan on traveling, but I also plan on keeping Denver as like my home base. I have a lot of work here. I have a lot of friends here. I've built myself a life here, so it's not necessarily that I just want to hit the road and travel and get that out of my system. I really just want a simpler way of living. And I really like the idea of having everything I own within arm's reach. And my arms don't reach very far, so a van will be just fine. I have seen a lot of vans. I've test driven some vans. I'm honing in on what I want and how to get it. And so the part that I can control right now is getting rid of all of my things. And some of you, I'm sure, have experienced the joy that comes with purging stuff. I pretty much always have a box of things by my front door to take to Goodwill anytime I happen to be going that way or whenever that area gets full. And so right now I'm going to be going from having a 600 square foot apartment's worth of stuff, all this furniture you see behind me and everything that you can't see in this shot, will definitely be getting decluttered. So if there's anything that you want and you're in the Denver area, let me know. I will put your name on it. Not literally, and it will be all yours as soon as you're ready to come get it. I will be house sitting this fall/winter, so even if I have the van by then, I'll still have another place to live after my lease is up, and my goal there, whether I have the van or not, is to downsize all of my belongings such that everything I own fits in the car that I have right now, which is a Subaru Impreza hatchback. And so that I can move it all by myself and not need any help. So regardless of whether I have the van or not, this is the direction I'm going no matter what. So I'm hoping to take you guys along this journey with me. If there's anything that you want to know, if you're also starting a downsizing journey or thinking about it in the future, let me know, send me comments or messages, and I will address those in future videos as well. Right now, why don't I take you on a little apartment tour and you can see the belongings that I have that I will be getting rid of. So this is my living room. You guys have seen it in a lot of my videos. I've got some art on the walls. I've got some furniture, a desk chair, a bike, a dog. She's not going anywhere. She's coming with me. I have a lot of plants that I know I'm not going to be able to take. That's kind of my office setup right there. I've got this big bookshelf here full of things, some of which I made. If you don't know, I am a knitter, so I knit a lot of things. Those bins right there, those 4 baskets and bins that you see are all full of hand knit things. I have a kitchen that I don't have to share with anybody, which is great. I've got a table that's going back to its original owner that she let me borrow while I was living here. I've got a toaster oven and a crock pot. That will also be going. Everything in the kitchen will pretty much be going. It's kind of a mess right now, but you know, this is real life. This is what happens. And I also have a bedroom. So I've got a bed, a bookshelf, shoe racks, a bunch of shoes. This is pretty much all the clothes I have. I'm not very much of a clothes hoarder. I also have a dresser that has most of my workout clothes. This closet here has my camping gear and my snowboarding gear. That stuff will be staying. I'm going to make room for my camping and snowboarding gear. So there you have it. In addition to everything that you did see, there's also a bathroom and there's a closet in there. Again, I'm not too much of a girly girl. I don't have, you know, a ton of makeup and a ton of shoes and a ton of clothes to get rid of. What I have a tendency to hoard is outdoor gear, workout gear, and craft supplies, oddly enough. And of course some kitchen items here and there because I do love to cook. So as somebody who works from home and lives here and cooks here and does pretty much everything here, I've got some things I need to get rid of and a different way of life that I need to figure out. So I hope you come along the journey with me.